guys, welcome to the channel. My name is CC Crow and today, as you can see, we're opening an Eternity Code booster box. Now this only came out obviously a couple of weeks ago in the UK. Not 100% sure obviously whether this is out still in America or not. I know some people have been able to get their hands on them, but whether it's officially released over there, I'm not 100% sure. However, this is the first time I'm going to be opening any Eternity Code boosters, so I am really excited. Obviously, we're going to be hoping for a few Starlight rares, maybe some good cards, maybe you know, Gersu, Link Ross, anything really that's any decent, to be fair. But anyway, so without any more talking, let's get opening the pack and see what we can pull out of it today. Really excited to open this box. Like I said, it's the first time I've actually opened Eternity Code. Some good cards in here that I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on, really, and seeing what we can add to the binder. Maybe make some money from it. That'd be quite cool. It's a nice little design as well. I like that. And as I always do with booster boxes, you got to set it up like it's in the shop. Obviously, it's, you know, rule number one. So let's get started. Let's just take these off and out of the way because they just are a bit of a mess, to be fair. And I think what we'll do is we'll start with the right hand side. What I have also got today, got these from the same website. These are Ultimate Guard sleeves. Obviously the Japanese size, so small enough obviously for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, in a nice light blue. Just like the colour of them, really. So these will be for anything we pull out of this that's worth really putting in a sleeve, I suppose, which for me normally is most of them, to be fair. So let's have a go. So let's start with the first pack and see what we get from here. Now the weird thing with these is, you'll notice this in a minute, is Parallel Exceed, good card already, is they've stopped putting rares in these, which is a bit weird. It's a bit strange. I mean, for myself, I've been opening Yu-Gi-Oh cards since, you know, back in the day when they were originally released, and it's just weird not seeing rares. So first one we've got is an ultra rare Machina Metal Cruncher. So if you control no face-up cards, you can normal summon this card without tributing, but its original attack becomes 1800. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can reveal 3 Earth Machine monsters from your deck. Then your opponent randomly adds one of them to your hand and you shuffle the rest back into your deck. You can only use this effect of Machina Metal Cruncher once per turn. Not a bad little card, to be fair. Definitely good artwork. I like that. So I think what we're going to do is I'll just put the high rarity cards to the side. One of the Plunder Patrol cards already. Salamangreat, Proxy F Magician and Gookie Ironclaw. Cool, so let's move on to the next pack, see what we get from this one. It'll be interesting to see what the, you know, the numbers are like for what you tend to get for, you know, the higher rarity cards. If you get a lot more super rares now, a lot more ultra rares, anything like that. I'm not sure what the ratios are like in this, so if anyone knows, obviously just let me know in the comments below. Plunder Patrol Party for the second rare, so that is a super rare. King Beast Barbaros, remember this from back in the day. We used to get obviously Beast King Barbaros and I think it was Beast King Machine Barbaros, something like that. Very familiar. Ancient Warriors, Deceptive Jai Wen and Megalith Unformed. I'm quite looking forward to trying to build a decent deck with the Ancient Warriors, to be fair. They look quite cool, to be fair. And Megaliths are obviously quite nice looking cards as well, so we'll have a go with them maybe. Let's have a look what we've got in the next pack. On to number 3. So, Torpedo Takedown, Necro Quick Prism, Crimson Resonator, Codebreaker 0 Day, Malice Lady of Lament, nice looking card as well. Super rare. Quick effect, you contribute 2 monsters and target one of your normal traps that is banished or in your graveyard. Set that target, but place it on the bottom of the deck. When it leaves the field, you can only use the effect of Malice Lady of Lament once per turn. So I actually have the Lair of Darkness structure deck. I quite enjoyed it, so I bought 3 and obviously made a bit of a more competitive deck with it. So this seems like a decent card probably to put with there. Deep Sea Sentry, Unchained Twins, Bluebeard, Plunder Patrol, Splash Maid for the Link monster. So let's put that back over there. I've just realised I've already missed out one of the rare cards. There we go. So this is my first time doing an opening on YouTube. It's actually my first time doing a proper video on YouTube, to be fair, so I am quite nervous actually. Let's have a look. Parallel Exceed. Another Ancient Warrior, Fearsome Zhang Zhuan. I don't know how to say that. I probably absolutely butchered that. Guki the Cloud Ogre. Gachiri at Ignister, another one of the Ignister cards. They're quite cool. Quite enjoy using them. Magical Hound, Salamangre, Resonator, Noctivision Dragon. Another nice looking card as well, to be fair. Pretty cool. So, Thunder Dragon Lord, nice. Link Burst, Evil Eye Re-emergence, Flourishing Frolic, Eye Contact, another Ignister support card. Proxy F Magician, another Plunder Patrol card. I've heard that Plunder Patrol's going up at the minute with more competitive decks, to be fair, so that'll be quite interesting to build, I think. I quite like the pirate theme, to be fair, it's quite cool. Let's have a look then. No idea how we're going to say that. Piraith the Ghost Pirate, nice looking card as well. Buzzsaw Shark, Xyz Revive Splash, Deep Sea Prima Donna, nice, ultra rare that. I like that, looks really cool that, to be fair. So, Sea Serpent Synchro Antuna, which is quite cool. Your opponent cannot target a Synchro monster that used this card as material with monster effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Deep Sea Prima Donna once per turn. You can target one of your opponent's banished cards, add to your hand or special summon one level 4 or lower water monster from your deck, and if you do, add that target to their hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one banished card and shuffle it into the deck. Pretty cool. So put that out of the way. Unchained Twins, Ancient Warrior again, Bluebeard again, and a Performer Pal. Cool. So let's move on to the next lot. So, Codebreaker Zero Day again, Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, another Parallel Exceed, same again, Void Apocalypse, nice looking card, Infernoid support, not seen them used for a while, to be fair. I have, quite interestingly, got only slight, but a slight misprint of Infernoid Anunku in Ultimate Rare as well, which is quite cool, so I might show you that again at some point. Super Heavy Samurai Swordmaster Musashi, Division Dragon, Magical Hound, Touty Dragon as well, cool, pretty nice. Not bad for a link of 3 for 2,500. Let's move on to the next pack, see what we get in here. So, Stairs of Mail, cool. Buzzsaw Shark, Virus Swordsman, Flourishing Frolic, Armour Bitron, super rare. I quite like the Bitron cards, to be fair. The Cyburst cards in particular, I'm actually quite enjoying using. Obviously, especially since they pretty much first released the Link summoning a few years back now. What was it, 2017? It's a few years since that came out. But Cyburst I've always quite enjoyed using, to be fair. They're quite cool little cards, to be fair. Trice Hierarchia. I'll tell you who like that is my my other half. She absolutely loves fairy monsters. They're literally her favourite. So I might have to let her have a look at that. Rainbow Zoo. Lantern Shark. Cool. Get through the next packet. Goldilocks the Battle Landscaper. I've seen this card a few times now. It's actually a bit of a weird one. I quite like it, but I don't understand where the Goldilocks comes from. Gookie Guts, Codebreaker Zero Day again, Nemesis Corridor. Nemesis cards seeming quite decent at the minute as well. Bluebeard, Resonate Command, sweet. Let's have a look. So, Pyrate again, Super Heavy Samurai Wagon, Evil Eye Re-emergence, Torpedo Takedown, Ancient Warriors, Ingenious Zoog Kong. Nice looking card, super rare. Another one of the Ancient Warrior monsters. Now, if I'm not mistaken, with the Ancient Warriors, the Link monster for them I think comes out in the next set, which I think is about August time, if I remember. So that'll be quite interesting to see. I think that's when it'll probably get a lot more competitive maybe. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see really. Exceed, Stairs of Mail, Google the Parallel Logo. Linkross, buzzing. I was really hoping to get this card. Really good card as well, absolutely great effect. So it's only link of 1, but you just need a link 2 or higher link monster to obviously to link summon it. So it's a little bit trickier than any normal link 1 monster. But the effect is if this card is link summoned, you can activate this effect. Special summon a monster are a number of link tokens, Cyberse Light, level 1 attack 0, defense 0, up to the link rating of the monster used for this card's link summon. Also, you can't use link tokens as link material for the rest of this turn. You can only use the effect of link cross once per turn. But that's actually going for, I think, in the UK about £30 at the minute, so that's a decent card to pull. Really happy with that, ultra rare. Cool, another Ancient Warriors card. Seems to be quite a lot of support for slightly older archetypes in this as well, which is quite interesting. So like I said, firstly the Ignistas, they've been around for what seems like a while now. Things like the Infernoids, you know, stuff like that. It's quite nice to see some support for some older sort of cards, really. Codebreaker Virus Berserker, Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, back to back, that's quite cool. Deep Sea Artisan, Pyrite again. Witchcrafter Unveiling, super rare, sweet, nice looking card. Pinpoint Dash, Magical Hound, Proxy F Magician. So what I've noticed is we're halfway through, but we haven't got any secret rares yet. So I'm hoping somewhere in this pile we'll be getting a Starlight rare. That'd be quite nice. I think, let's be honest, if anyone's wanted any of the Starlight rares, it's got to be Effect Veiler. Especially for, you know, firstly the effect it gives, secondly how beautiful that card looks, and thirdly, well, the price, you know, 600 quid, it's not bad. Golden Hair, the newest Plunder Patrol, another Plunder Patrol card. Another one of the Ancient Warriors. Red Rain, so that is, I think, obviously for sort of Red Dragon Archfiend support, more likely. Nice looking card, to be fair, as well in super rare, quite like that. Lantern Shark, Hierarchy, Touted Dragon, Magical Hound. That's pretty cool. That one seems bent already, that's a bit weird. Like it's been glued back on. Right, anyway, next pack. So let's see what we get in this side. So Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, Crimson Resonator, Virus Berserker, Marincess Great Bubble Reef, again, not a bad card, especially for, well, Link 4, but you only need 2+ water monsters. There's a deck that came out a few years ago, Structure Deck, and it was a sort of a water type Sea Serpent. I can't, the name escapes me, but nowadays cards like this, and obviously a few of the cards that are coming out in this set seem like they'd help quite a lot with that deck. But it's a nice looking card as well. Splash Mage, and another Salamangreat, cool. I'm starting to wonder now, are the secret rares going to be back to back like the last 2 packs? Because that's a bit of a tease. Dragon Lord, Googie Guts, Marincess, Deep Sea Artisan. Oh, buzzing! Access Code Talker, nice. So no, it's not right at the back. So Access Code Talker, really good card, especially for the kind of the Code Talker archetype and the Cyberse monsters at the minute. Beautiful looking secret rare. I love the way it just kind of shimmers across the card. It's so nice, and really good link points as well, to be fair. So it's a link 4, 2+ effect monsters to summon it, and the effect is your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's effect activation. If this card is link summoned, you can target 1 link monster that was used as material for its link summon. This card gains attack equal to that monster's link rating times 1000. You can banish 1 link monster from your field or graveyard, destroy 1 card from your opponent controls. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot banish monsters with the same attribute to activate this effect of Access Code Talker, which is quite a nice little effect that as well, to be fair. So really happy that we've pulled that, especially just off the back of Link Cross as well. A couple of the deep sea monsters, cool. Gookie, King Bees Barbaros again, sweet. So let's see what we get on the next pack. Still got to, you know, cross the fingers for a Starlight rare. So Plunder Patrol, Codebreaker Zero Day, Nemesis Flag. I'm really happy to have got that as well, to be fair. I'm quite liking the Nemesis cards, so I might have to try using them. They're quite, well, very kind of, you know, aesthetically pleasing, especially the card artwork, the way the foil kind of shines off the artwork as well. I really like them. Megalith, Ancient Warrior, Unchained Twins, cool. I think what I'll do with the sleeves is I will probably sleeve them up at the end and then just show you through the you know, the high rarity cards towards the end of the video. IQ, Gookie Guts, Goldilocks again, Rose Girl, nice looking card as well, good tuner. Cataclysmic Circumpolar Chilblaina, very interesting word to say, watertight fairy monster, cool. Another one that the missus might enjoy to use. One thing I was talking about with a good friend of mine the other day, his name's Dan. We were talking about why Yu-Gi-Oh hasn't ever done full art cards. Obviously they do it with Pokemon cards, and to be fair, we thought they're kind of missing out on a trick, so we thought it would be quite interesting to see Scripton, decent little card as well, what a full art Yu-Gi-Oh card would look like. And to be fair, I don't think anybody would probably complain about that, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Lantern Shark, Rainbows again, cool. Let's see what the other secret rare in here is. Hopefully, like I say, another Starfoil would be nice, Starlight. Titanocyder, not a bad card to be fair. That's the other secret rare then, so they were kind of towards the back there. So Titanocyder is obviously a trap card. It reads, target one face-up monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck. Change its attack to 0, and if you do, negate its effects. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Titanocyder once per turn. So that's quite a nice little recycling card to be fair. I've noticed we've pulled a lot of these today actually, that's quite interesting. Right, down to the last few packs now. Honestly, is there a feeling that's as, you know, as satisfying as opening a packet of cards? It's such a nice feeling to do, and the sound as well. Burning Draw. So now this is a decent card. I've seen quite a few people trying to use this. So this is obviously another Salamangreat support card. So if your opponent controls more cards than you do, target one link monster your opponent controls, draw cards equal to its link rating. You can only activate one Burn and Draw per turn. You cannot normal or special summon monsters the turn you activate this card, except for fire monsters. So especially in the Salamangreat deck, it's going to do really well, I think. Magical Hound, another Ancient Warriors, Bluebeard again, cool. So we're down to the last 4 packets now. Now I know obviously we'd have to be really, really lucky to be able to pull, you know, a Starlight rare now when we've already got 2 secret rares out of this box, but you never know, could be good. Valiant Shark Lancer, nice looking Xyz monster. So you need 2 level 5 monsters, and you can target one monster your opponent controls, detach one material from an Xyz monster you control, and if you do, destroy that monster. This is a quick effect if you control another Water Xyz monster. If another Water Xyz monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect while you control this monster, you can take 1 spell card from your deck and place it on top of your deck. You can only use each effect of Valiant Shark Lancer once per turn. Sweet. Splash Mage again. Cool. Have a look what else we've got in these last few packs then. I don't know how many ultra rares I've pulled out, to be fair. It'd be nice to see another 1 or 2, you never know. Oh, look at that, heavy forward. So when this card is activated, you can add 1 Infinitrack monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can target 1 Machine Xyz monster you control, then activate one of these effects. Change its back position or attach this card to it as a material. You can only activate 1 heavy forward per turn. So there's one of the ultra rares I just asked for, that's quite cool. Sweet. So we've now got 2 packs left. Always get a bit upset when there's only a couple of packs left, because you know I just want to carry on opening cards. If only I had the money to get a nice big case, that would be interesting. Deep Sea Artisan. Red Rain again. Rainbow Zoo. Cool. And the final pack of this box of Eternity Code. Let's see what it brings. So Crimson Resonator. It's quite cool to see Resonator cards back as well, because they came out a few years back now. Witchcraft of Patronus. Reminds me of Harry Potter, that card, to be fair, I know, obviously. not everyone in the world is a massive Harry Potter fan, even though it's pretty cool to be fair, but the Patronus, you know, Expecto Patronum and all that. So you can target one of your spellcaster monsters that is banished or in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add one Witchcrafter spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there, you can banish this card, then target any number of you banished Witchcrafter spells with different names, add them to your hand. You can only use each effect of Witchcrafter Patronus once per turn. Resonator command, Gookie Ironclaw, Pride of the Plunder Patrol, sweet. And that is that for the box opening. So pulled a few decent cards out of there. Like I say, what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and put a few of these cards into the sleeves, and I'll show you what we've pulled in just a second. So cool, and so I have managed to sleeve some of them up. So firstly, I just want to say these sleeves, the colour of them I love. And as well as that, they are really, really snug as well. So they actually fit really nicely. So they're not too loose, which I quite like. So they don't feel too kind of clunky or kind of flappy in a way. Anyway, so firstly, there's a couple of them that I didn't desire to sleeve up. These will probably just go in my tin with all the rest of my rare cards. So we've got Plunder Patrol Party, Gachiri Attic Nista, Void Apocalypse, Ancient Warriors, Ingenious Zukong, Rose Girl, Valiant Sharplancer, Eye Contact, Witchcrafter Unveiling, Witchcrafter Patronus, and then the 2 copies of Red Rain. So they're all super. And then the ones that I did sleeve are firstly the ones obviously that are worth a bit more, and the ones that I personally preferred. So we'll go through them. So we've got Burning Draw, Malice Lady of Lament, Nemesis Flag, Nemesis Corridor, Armoured Bitron, Scripton, Rincess Great Bubble Reef, Deep Sea Prima Donna, really pretty looking card. Machina Metal Cruncher, really like the look of this card as well. I think that's obviously designed to go with the new Machina structure deck that only just come out as well. So that's something I'll probably pick up in a future video. If you'd like to see that, then obviously let me know in the comments below. We've got Heavy Forward, Titano Cider, and then obviously best till last, we've got Access Code Talker in Secret Rare, and Linkross in Ultra Rare. So I was really happy with those 2 pulls in this deck, in this box. So basically, pretty much made the money back, if not more, with just the 2 cards, to be fair. So really happy with that. So definitely worth purchasing that box. So other than that, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If there's anything else you want to see in future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Like and share the video, obviously, so that, you know, more people can enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh goodness and card opening love, you know, goodness as well, I suppose. But thanks for bearing with me. Like I say, first video, a little bit nervous, and yeah, we'll see you next time.